So this is what we're starting with. This is what we'll be ending with, is a beautiful prepped bed. And we're going to plant all of these perennials today. Exciting.
Plant this up and that over there and have a little better spot for that stone to go back over here somewhere, because I want that to be a plantable bed.
All right, let's do it.
This is an A.M. Leonard all steel nursery spade. I mean, you can use it as an edger, but its design is for going in, cutting a nice clean root ball when you dig a tree or whatever, shrub in this case. A lot of leverage behind it because it's just one big piece of steel. It's a little heavy, but that comes in handy when you need to chop roots or whatever. So, and then this is my toy shovel, and these are just old long-handled toy shovels for because we're digging about 1 gallon perennials, a couple of 2-gallon perennials, but we don't need a full-size spade for that today. So, and then a big gorilla cart for, because we got to pull out all this rock in here.
Emry, you're so cute. Where are we going?
She doesn't like it.
Yeah.
She wants to get him so
I
bad.
know she does. She's not.
So the cardboard is a physical weed barrier.
Yeah, and it'll be gone in like, 10 months probably.
It just disintegrates.
Yeah. But in that time, you get a pretty good amount of the weed energy to dissipate as well. I mean, you can do this on full lawn of weeds too, and you'll get some that come back through. If you want to know more about that kind of stuff, you should check out Charles Dowding with his no-dig gardening method, because it's just how he does just about everything. He's got a very awesome farm going that used to be like a field of bindweed, and use this method everywhere, and keep pulling the bindweed out as it comes back. It'll die off eventually.
Why are you wetting the bed?
Well, it just gets the cardboard to stay put a little bit better while you're putting the soil on in it. So it's just an extra layer. It helps to keep it in place while you're doing stuff so the wind doesn't blow it around. Generally, as we're raking this out, we want to rake this way in order to keep the dirt on top of the cardboard. If we rake against the grain here, it'll lift the cardboard up.
Oh.
That's where weeds are gonna zigzag right under there. Full mound is probably
You're being careful not to.
yeah. If I go deep, I'll lift the cardboard up.
We're like weird 5 years old.
Don't spike the
Are you gonna tamp the whole thing?
just a little bit.
Just making sure it's sufficiently watered,
Yeah.
damp the whole way through.
And then, lots of saturation in the soil will then saturate the cardboard and make it really matte against the soil surface and suppress the weeds underneath. It's a Geraldine peony that has a really pretty dark pink ruffled center blossom. We've got Agastache, which is in the mint family. And this is, I've heard of it, but I've never actually seen it. It's garden rue. I thought it was columbine when I first saw it because it has a very similar leaf to that. But I liked it. Had some tall structure to the garden. And then scabiosa, which I think is, I don't remember what the variety is, butterfly blue. And then penstemon, Dakota burgundy. Dakota, probably because it's so hardy. It's hardy to like zone 3, I think, -40. And then this Scotch moss that I couldn't resist, golden Scotch moss. And a few of these are zone 5, but I think they'll do okay here right against the house. A little bit of a microclimate. And also, tell me what you guys think the tips of that flower look like. It's nice to do this first, and you kind of get a view of what it'll look like when it's all in there. To see what it looks like coming together.
Yeah. Emry. What do you think? Is this gonna work? Did you decide to
I'm
put
thinking the rose maybe at the end of the bed.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it'll get a little more sun there. Two. Love this little shovel, dude.
Oops.
I'm going a little wider and a little deeper so that I can give it a nice buffer zone of enriched dirt. But you never want to plant in just like take all this soil out and replace it all with good dirt unless what you've got in here is like absolute just horrible mineral sand only. But you generally want to introduce some of the native soil so that you have the plant used to some of the native soil when its roots are inevitably going to reach the end of that buffer zone you created, and they're ready to go into that soil a little bit more rather than being in only really rich dirt and then immediately only the less rich dirt, poor soil, whatever you have. Soil in the bottom of the hole. Some of that native soil in there too. Rock. Yeah, basically the orientation it's in right now, I think, so that long cane that's growing out kind of goes that way. Yeah.
Quick photosynthesis break.